One more second round action here at the Kazoo UK Open. This will conclude the round 2 games, in fact, as RJR takes on GG for a spot in round 3. And Rowby-John, having enjoyed a slice of fortune, well, we think 12 slices of fortune in getting his tour card, with Dragutin Horvat missing 12 darts to win a game that would have denied Rowby-John his spot back on the professional circuit. Well, it's a chance for him to make hay, and he has already put in the standout performance of the tournament so far. An incredible 108 average over on the big stage to annihilate Bradley Brooks, former World Youth Champion. If he plays like that, GG Mathers is going to lose, in my opinion. I don't think that's too much of a statement. But I also think that GG Mathers hasn't shown us what he's capable of doing. Because this man is a winning machine down under in what is a very competitive tour in Australia. And I don't think we've seen him really do what he can do, show what he's about in PDC darts yet. I'm waiting for that to happen, as is Paul Nicholson.
Yeah, I think that's very fair. He was very good at picking up ranking victories down in the Oceanic region with Dart Players Australia, but I think over the last 18 months or so, since getting his tour card, he's got out of the winning habit, if that makes sense, because I know from my own experience that when I was winning tournaments in Australia, I brought that confidence with me. He hasn't been in winning form for the last year and a bit, so he needs something to cling to, a win that he can call and say, right, 56. That is something I can call upon when I'm in trouble and say, do you know what, I can still do this. And this is a great time to do it.
Well, he only really got his tour card by accident, I understand. He just happened to be over here for the World Championship, couldn't get home, so I thought, yeah, I've got a Q school, and he's that good that he came through it. And so that opens up a whole world of opportunities as a professional darts player.
Been a bit of a weird season so far for GG, actually, because his best statistical performance was in defeat. An average just under 100 in losing to Ghetto in Price, which I suppose is no surprise. But GG's going to have
60. Go in your 116.
116, which is 4 20s. Oh, this is a tricky one now. He's probably going to have to sneak it into the top left corner.
Oh, eye of a needle shot, that, wasn't it?
100.
He found it with a third dart, mine.
Well, Rodriguez is going to have to stay away from his own dart here, but that's high enough so he can use it. Use the underside of that flight just as a backboard. Beautifully constructed by Little John. Yeah, best performance of the season so far for GG. Last 16 in Players Championship 2, which would have made him feel pretty good. Wins over Tony Martinez, Darius Labanauskas and John O'Shea. He's had a couple of wins since then against Richie Burnett and Nick Fulwell. And he'll be looking to bank another win here.
60.
Great shirt, isn't it, with that horse on fire. The chariot. The GG.
94.
He is, of course, like most people on social media, and I'm sure he's already heard the sad news about Shane Warne. That is unbelievably shocking news for the world of sport and for all cricket fans, Shane's family, friends, colleagues, and all Aussies, really. This is a sad day.
Yeah, unbelievable news. A sporting great. Well, Mathers has hit 180s in both the opening legs. He could lose them both. And will do if this hits the ball.
102. Gordon, you require 80.
I don't know anybody who calls him Gordon, apart from George. Well, call him it more, George, because it worked. I'm going to call him Gordon from now on, not GG. Although he did call him Gordon Mathers.
Potato.
81.
Doesn't look like he's bothered Gigi. A little smirk on his face.
Nothing bothers Gigi. He's the man who plays with a smile all the time. And I'm not talking in a joker sense and in a sinister sense. He plays with joy.
85.
Well, just loves the game, doesn't he? I mean, look, he's good mates with Simon Whitlock. I don't know if he's still staying with Simon, but he certainly was for a long while.
Yeah, I think he's got his own place with the family now in the south of England.
135.
When things were very quiet for him during last summer, he ended up learning how to spot, do all of the spotting.
90.
Yeah, tough gig that. Not easy to do. We don't have a spotter with us today here on board 2, so it's our director manfully trying to give you
46.
shots of everything. It is tricky. Bear with us. We're in the same boat.
Just get the feeling that Rowby-John Rodriguez is in
140.
a bit of a ruthless fettle, and he's not in the mood to be eliminated. The man who made the world final last year with Mensa Sulic for Austria.
59, Rowby, you require 105.
Tops. He is
65.
somewhat confident on shots like that. He likes to go the showmanship ways. As Gigi goes for 619s for double 12. But
33.
Gordon, as George has christened him in this match, is going to have to be really careful against Rowby-John, because when he's strutting around the stage like this, he is hard to stop.
He is. Well, I'll give you an interesting little stat. Well, I think it's interesting.
95.
Rowby-John Rodriguez had only averaged over 100 on TV once prior to last year.
137.
That was in a Grand Slam game 2016. So a short format round 1 game. Now last year
60.
at the Grand Slam, he averaged over 100 twice more. He has averaged 102 a couple of times.
44.
Sorry, 2016 was a World Cup game. But he averaged over 100 in one of the games at the World Cup, and he's just averaged 108, his highest ever TV average. So in the last year, Rowby-John Rodriguez has added a number of ton-plus averages on telly to his CV, where previously he'd only had 1. It's an indication that Rowby-John
90.
is playing the best stuff of his life. Still, probably shouldn't have come through Q School. Shows how hard it is. But at the same time, it does suggest that Rowby-John
100.
may go on to get more success than he has had to in his career to date over the coming months and years, because things are moving in the right direction for him.
54.
That's all he can do.
112.
In moving in the right direction, Gigi would love to find 57 in bold, but he doesn't have to.
40.
He won't be pleased with that visit. With RJR on 176, he was thinking at worst, leave a double. And now this leg is in the balance.
72.
Another 16 leaves tops. And GG Mathers levels the game up. Our checkouts of 80 and 72, hitting the double first dart. Decent stuff.
Yeah, you stay classy there, Gigi, because that was a classy 72 out. But a great response from Rowby. And on the whole, this crowd here at Reds Bar have been very attentive. Only pretty much when Danny Baggish was here would they go and try and break the decibelometer.
Oh, well, I think they might have had something to say about that if Rowby-John had put himself on the 9-darter. Yeah, a bit of everything, haven't we? Finally, they've followed our instructions and started introducing the old Jerry Jerry chant for Nico Springer. I think they played their part in helping Danny Baggish turn it around against John Michael. But this is a great place to watch and to play darts, I would imagine. It was your favourite bit of the venue, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't really like the main stage, never won on it. But I did win on this stage.
You require 76.
Just a bit more manageable, I think. I think it was a bit warmer as well. Tops.
56.
This time Gigi can't do anything about Rowby's position.
Well, Rowby, at the minute, is averaging over a ton again. And up for double 5. I think there's a little moment when he thought, I might bust this, and then realised Mathers was on a finish and didn't have that luxury.
And what's more, it got worse because he split double 5 now.
98, Rowby record 5.
It's a good one. Now, is he darting the way of double 1?
No score.
This has all got very complicated
56.
in a situation that shouldn't have been complicated. Double top. Big dart in this match. And it's taken by Gigi, who shows absolutely nothing apart from what I hate. And what everybody hates. An apology for winning the leg. Too nice, Gigi. Too nice.
Well, he started that leg with 5 perfect darts, Rowby-John Rodriguez. He missed 6 darts at double at the end. That's why Gigi was apologising. He shouldn't have done so. So Rowby-John's going to have another crack.
Oh, he's starting to smile. He's got every right to smile.
5 180s for the match between them. 3 to Mathers, 2 to Rowby-John Rodriguez.
84.
Next game after this is going to be Mathers Razma against Jamie Hughes. That could be interesting. Ooh, Gigi. Almost gets another 180. But he's making a move here.
85, Gordon, you record 138.
Well, he's still in the box seat in this leg. Not going to take out the 138.
86, Rowby record 152.
Did very nicely. Providing Rowby doesn't get another one. Give it every chance. So, Gigi, tops has been good to you. So why would you now leave double 16? Go for a 12. And he does. If it keeps working, keep hitting it. But this time he misses it.
Rowby record 56.
Oh, what a chance for 4-2 that was.
Well, first time in the game that Gigi Mathers has had darts at double in a visit and not taken out the checkout in this game. And Rowby-John Rodriguez punishes him on double 10. It's an immediate break back. 2 darts for a 4-2 lead missed by the Australian, and the Austrian has the darts to go back into the lead. And the old Whitlock half step there. Great first dart, and then still wanting to change the angle just to give an even better chance of sliding down the barrel into the same target. It doesn't work if you then completely miss that first dart.
Yeah, it's something that Daryl Gurney has employed as well as Dimitri Vandenberg. But the majority of the time with that half step, it's done on doubles to try and create this illusion that the double is a little bigger.
34.
As far as names in tonight are concerned, Keane Barry's there. Graham Hall is there. Now Mike Kivenhoven has made it. You mentioned Sebastian Bieletsky. Oh, Danny Baggish hasn't made it because he's been eliminated by Ron Muhlenkamp. Fair play to Ron, who's won 6-2 with an average over 100. That, for me, is his best performance of the season so far.
Yeah, I think it's very encouraging signs from Ron the Bomb. Rowby-John Rodriguez can't take out the 1-4-2, but tidies it up very, very nicely in the end.
136 is the number, or a 140. Unfortunate not to get it. Double 10 was hit last time he was here. Getting closer. Close enough. So instead of being 4-2 down a couple of legs ago, he's now 4-3 up. So this is resilience from Rowby-John.
85.
Yeah, we saw Ted Everts come through against Jack Main not very long ago. Ted Everts, shortly after that, might be being dumped out of the tournament because Luke Woodhouse is averaging more than 98 and has raced into a 5-1 lead in that game as he looks to book his place in tonight's action. Westy, Steve West, is a leg away from moving through to the fourth round as well. 5-3 up on Damien Mole.
Who, Grandad?
Yes, Grandad
He's become
Steve
a Grandad
West.
today,
Ah.
Steve West.
Oh, congrats to Steve West.
80.
I didn't quite know what to say to him when he told me this morning. I almost didn't want to insult him by saying, congratulations. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, congratulations, and asked him for a Werther's.
140.
Ryan Joyce, a 6-0 win over Mike De Decker. And Boris Kritschmar saw Zoran Lurchbacher.
174.
That is a fabulous visit from Rowby-John Rodriguez, a 174 to add to the 2 180s he's already got in this game, and it gets him right back in this leg.
44.
Problems here for GG.
The only upside of that 44 is that he's left 132, which gives you the 25 and bull out shot.
134.
But the news gets worse when Roby's found 2 treble 19s. So it's got to be the bull. And the last 4 darts have really let him down.
2 darts missed for 4-2, remember.
96.
Could have been very, very different.
Could be 5-3 down. Double 10 again.
34.
So now it's 2 darts missed by Rowby that give Mathers a lifeline. Double 18 still. Well found. So these players are really on a knife edge in this game. Somebody could have just found a little spurt and be in the distance by now, but it's tied. And we're down to best of 3 again on this board, which has had loads of tight games.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. You feel that Rowby-John has been the aggressor in this game. He's had 10 more darts at double than GG in this match. But not only has Mathers finished well when he's had those chances,
140.
there've just been little moments where he just looks like he's kind of got on top of Rowby. He's hanging on in there when Roby's playing well.
100.
And despite the fact he's 5 points behind on the averages, this game is still in the balance. Oh, great darts. Rowby-John Rodriguez. Little snarl from the Austrian as well.
Can't say I'm surprised. He is a bit of a feisty dart player.
84. Are we required?
You can't
81.
change who you are. He always wanted to try and control himself a little bit more in his career over the last couple of seasons, but deep down, he is feisty. And he needs to massage that, in my opinion.
No, there's no harm in having a bit of fire in your game. It's about channeling it and making you play better rather than it getting the better of you.
Absolutely right. And he's working for Rowby-John, that's for sure. And there again, you just see the respect from GG Mathers, the tapping of the right leg. And that is a universal darting sign of well played. It's like tapping the table in snooker.
Oh, he just loves the game. Him and Whitlock, they're just going to throw darts for their entire lives. It doesn't. Whitlock said, "You're going to have to drag me off the board. I'm just going to keep on playing PDC darts forever until I'm not good enough, and then I'm still going to carry on playing in local tournaments." Just love the sport.
Do you know what? Simon Whitlock is going to be like Ronnie Sharp from Scotland. Ronnie Sharp played at Lakeside in the mid-90s with the best moustache in sport. And I'm reliably informed that 27 years later, he's still playing locally up in Scotland with a marvellous moustache. So Whitlock's going to be like that.
Yeah, he is. I mean, and even greats of the game, they're not all like that. You know, look, Dennis Priestley'd rather have a game of dominoes nowadays than have a game of darts. I think it was pretty clear at the World Seniors. Phil Taylor hasn't been playing darts for a long while.
74 left. Ooh, double 10. GG offers a chance of 127.
And game. and gain. Oh, not quite. Match start missed by Rowby-John Rodriguez. Are we going the distance?
Maybe not. That's the dart you can't have.
Required 25.
And Rowby-John has got himself 2 shots at double 8 to win it. And he does bank 25 points for that win. So Rowby-John Rodriguez gets his work done for round number 2. Brilliantly done. We're going to go to round 3, and every match we will show you from here on out on board 2 will be a playoff to get into tonight's draw. I say tonight's draw, it'll be this afternoon's draw for tonight's action. But we're going to start with Matters Razma and Jamie Hughes, and that comes up very shortly.